Alright, so I wanted to show you guys this new sampler that is out on iOS. It's called Async Sampler. It would be cool if it had the picture here, but if you can look right here, I'm going to show you with the mouse. This right here, this is the logo. All right. So what it is it's 3 samplers, and it's really good for mangling and experimental type music. Of course, you probably can find other ways to use it, but that's what it's kind of good for. So they all can be synced together, and I'll show you. Let's just start putting some samples in. So you have a new sample, you have edit. These are some samples that they have built into it. Different ones here. I'm going to use my user samples. And to bring in user samples, if you click edit, you can build a new folder, remove a folder. But I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to pick some samples here. Put one in, double click. Click on this, grab one here, and pick one here, and I'm going to grab one here. All right, so here's 3 different samples. This one's 70 BPM. This one, they're all close to 70. I was hoping to have one that wasn't close to 70. So let's look in there. A washing machine. I'm going to take whatever this is, because I don't know what it is. It's a drum, some type of drum. So here's what this one sounds like. Okay, and this one. Okay, and then this one. Why is this thing playing backwards? Did I set it to reverse? I don't know. Oh, okay, I accidentally said it. So you have one shot. This is a loop. This is a reverse loop. And then this is, I think, forward and then backwards. We're not going to wait for it, though. I'm going to set it on a loop. All right. And I'm going to press sync. Now, what it's doing is it's syncing to this tempo. So you can click here and adjust the tempo. So let's say I want to be around, I'm going to do something like 65. Okay. And then you can, in the settings, of course, you can sync the quantization and all that kind of stuff. I'll leave that for you to mess with if you decide to get this. All right, 3 samples. They all have the same control knobs. This works on the iPhone, by the way, if you have the iPhone. And you can cycle through whatever's in the folder that you're in if you want to. So you have the pitch, the volume, the pan, the start, like where it's going to start, the reverb is pretty simple. The length of the sample is going to be the ending. And then the delay is for the effects. You have 2 effects, reverb and delay. And you can see them here. And you can sync the delay to the tempo. And how many notifications let me get? All right. So these are your high pass filter, low pass filter, and then the cues, if I'm not mistaken, are for other portions of your EQing. Then you have a drive, and this is my favorite, the speed. So you can slow a sample down, have them going at different. So let's do that. Let's take this one. We'll slow it down here. We'll leave the one in the middle, the regular. Actually, let's slow down the drums. And then let's do the speed on this one this way. All right. Now I'm going to press play up here on each one. You have 2 LFOs that are right here, to which you can assign and sync. I'm going to sync them both. So see they're moving in the order right here. Change the pitch. can adjust the effects where it's either more reverb, less, or put them in the middle, right? That's the low pass filter. And what's really cool is this. There's a granular. So you could have this one granularized, where it's kind of like it's a granular loop, I guess, moving through bits and pieces randomly. Let's see what it does to the drums. That's pretty cool. So you're running 3 at the same time. It's really dope. Then you have your master, where you have a compressor. All right, let's stop it. So you see how I queued these up? Then you can use the master down here, the play, to do it. But you also have the LFO. So let's say you want this pitch. Click assign, and then wherever you slide it up to from that point, it's going to start playing in sync. So let's see what that sounds like. That's so sick. And then we could add some delay. I'm actually going to put a delay on the drum. I like that. So you have a, this is your master over here. You see, it's pretty cool. It says master. You can make it dirty. Put some dirty compression on it. Adjust the tone. Put a little drive. A little bit of high pass filter. It's pretty crazy. So check it out. This is in D sharp minor. This is in G minor. 2 different keys. Doesn't really matter, right? We're just picking and choosing because we're using, on this one, we're doing a granulizer type looping thing going on. And this one is just playing through. Now this app is on the store right now at this time of the video filming for $17.99. All right, so let me speak on what I feel about that. I feel it's a cool app. I feel like I wish it would have started at around $9.99 on an entry price for maybe like a couple weeks, because it is so new and different. Give people time to jump in, and then maybe crank the price up to $17.99. Is the app worth that? If you're going to be doing syncing of different random loops and you want to use granulizer and you want to use all these unique ways to sort of mangle and experiment with music, then yeah, it's worth it. Plus, you could get the LFO to do random stuff like that. So let's say it's synced, it's going to jump around. So little things like that make it, in my opinion, worth its while. It's a really fun app to play with. However, I think and feel that it should have come out maybe around the $10 marker, maybe $11.99, somewhere around there, at least for the start, and then later on jump up a little bit higher. So you never know. We'll wait till Black Friday. For most people, we'll probably do that. If you like this and you love mangling and using interesting samples and loops together that don't necessarily match, but you want to be able to put them together and mangle them in some way, it's a fun app. I will not deny that the creator deserves to get paid. I think that we do have to pay the devs if we expect them to continue to bring quality apps. And I believe this is one. Do I think it's for everyone? Absolutely not. Do I think everybody needs it? Absolutely not. But if you like this kind of stuff and you are interested in this is a great way to introduce this type of workflow into your abilities or your palette of tools. I'm going to call it that for lack of better words. Now, what I will say is I would love to be able to just record audio straight into it. That would be cool. Like right now, it's find the folder, or put a folder in there, add the samples to it. I would love to see it be able to record a sound into it. I think that would take it to the next level. And maybe the dev has that in mind. I don't know. But I do know it's a really good app and really cool. And you can do the panning, and you do at least have 2 effects. I think I would like to see more effects. I mean, it's great what he has here, but like a little ability to slide over and have a couple more effects in there that could be used. That would be pretty cool. But I think at the present, the way he's got it set up is pretty solid. And I'm assuming that most people will use it in AUM. Sorry about that. And most people will use it in AUM. So with that being said, it is what it is. I do not think you can do drag and drop. I'll have to double check on that. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever tried it. Let me just see. Let's see if we bring something up. Yeah, that's not there yet. That's another thing. Yeah, drag and drop would be nice to be able to just drop it into the sample. But I do understand that because he's using folders and giving you the ability to move through sounds within that folder, drag and drop could be challenging and still be able to do that. So I kind of understand why it's not like there, right? Why it's not inputted into the app yet or implemented. Lord, I can't even talk this day. But anyway, here it is. Check it out on the App Store. I love the fact that it works for iPhone and on iPad. That's great because a lot of times with this much stuff going on, you wouldn't be able to do it. Now, on the iPhone, there's a lot of movement. In other words, there's a little wrench that sits about right here that lets you open this screen to this. And then you have to open another one and close it. And it's a little more work, but it's still cool that it's there if you pick off 3 sounds that you want to try to mangle and make a new sound. So another thing that would be cool is if he added a way to record out your mangling, like maybe export the wave out so that you could just throw it in Koala or whatever you're going to use to add it to your mix. Would be kind of neat. The preset thing is for you. You can save your preset if you want, if you like what you got. There should be some factory ones. I think I'm on the beta, to be honest with you, so I don't have the factory ones, but I think when you purchase it, it might be some factory presets in there for you. So just be aware of that. That could be another reason why the price is a little bit higher. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't have anything to do with pricing, but really great app. One of my favorites for sampling. I put it in the top 5 for sure. So anyway, Take a look at it. If you like it, grab it and keep making music. All right, I'm out.